And there's no Dark Kent. Hello, everyone. It is just me, the Holy Heel at the moment.
Dark Cat's in the building.
Oh, he came back. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
We're here.
I just realized as I start the show that I didn't make a post. But I also realized that all of you should know that it's episode 83.
Countdown to 100.
Yeah, man. We got to make that 100th one special, bro.
Oh, absolutely. We should definitely dedicate it to CM Punk, I think.
Why would we do that? That is the last person we would dedicate any show to.
I'm obviously just kidding, but if we wanted to, we can play Punk classic clips, promos,
CM Punk would be lucky if they let him be on the challenge. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I love the challenge. Do you watch MTV's The Challenge?
I don't watch the challenge, but I do see clips. Is The Miz the host of the challenge?
No. The Miz does some of the reunion specials from time to time. The challenge is like a universe now. There's a Challenge Australia, a Challenge UK.
Okay.
Like challenges everywhere. And then what happens is CBS started their own one too, with like all the CBS shows. So there's literally MTV's The Challenge, the World Challenge, and they have Challenge All Stars. They got like all the old school people that compete.
Okay.
So, a whole universe. And TJ Lavin is still like the host of the challenge.
It's not like a real world road rules thing anymore.
No. There are a few real world road rulers that are still left, a very few. But y'all watch the challenge? Who's clocking in? Y'all watch the challenge? Challenge is fire. And I think asking this question has a lot to do with the Miz tonight. So it's,
And I'm a big Miz fan. Sometimes he seems like he's hard to cheer for, but I think a Miz face turn would definitely be a cool thing,
You would be a big Miz fan.
Huge Miz fan. I was a Miz fan from Real World when it was him and Coral.
But Miz was racist on the Real World. He was racist.
Exactly. You're a fan of him since the Real World. I'm back.
Echoing. Go away.
I don't want to go away.
Go away.
No.
It was not racist.
He was racist. That was the whole premise of what he did on that show and why she got mad and why they had a fight, because he said something racist.
He said something stupid, yes, but Coral was also kind of race baiting. I don't want to take it there. I was a fan of Miz from the Real World.
Bro, you sound super cool. We should not. I do not want to call you Dark Kent. Like, you really are vanilla. You really are Vanilla Kent, bro. You just made the white dude the victim in a case where a black woman was being discriminated against. That's crazy.
I'm not making the white dude the victim. What I'm saying.
Yes, you did. You said the Miz got baited into being racist. He got race baited. Those are the words you used, Vanilla Kent. It's crazy.
You know what? I can't. How's y'all week, man?
It was good, bro. Listen, bro, don't come in here and try to change the subject. We are talking about the challenge. MTV's The Challenge.
I don't watch it.
That is now the challenge universe. This one, it doesn't make any sense not to watch it. You could probably audition for it at this point. You would be great.
Why would I do that?
I think you would be great on the challenge for the drama alone. Like, you definitely would fight and get kicked off, but man, you pop.
Wow. Because I was gonna just fuck up everybody, right?
No, you probably fight. You're definitely gonna fight. You definitely probably get in a big argument with one of the girls, and then one of the dudes one of the dudes that likes that girl is gonna step to you, and then you're gonna hit him,
and then he's gonna get fucked up.
Then you're gonna get kicked off the show. So you're not gonna win all the money that they give on that show, which is crazy.
It's cool. I mean,
it'll make for good TV, and then after that, you'll end up on Survivor or something.
Yeah, but he'll never get back on the challenge. And the challenge is for those who don't know, for y'all who are on here right now, y'all do understand the challenge is the biggest competition show in the world. There's like 8 challenges.
Is it? I thought Survivor was.
No, the challenge is way bigger than Survivor now. There's a CBS challenge. There's a challenge America, a challenge UK, a challenge Australia. There's a world challenge. There's challenge All Stars, and then there's the original MTV The Challenge.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I thought the whole thing was from MTV.
Nope. And TJ Lavin still hosts like 5 out of the 6 shows. No,
Who?
5 out of 7. The UK and Australia, 2 different hosts.
I think
Who the
TJ
hell is
Lavin
he?
is like a skateboarder or something.
Yeah, he's also a vampire because he's been hosting that show for 28 years.
So you're saying that he's
vampire
like
status.
Pharrell's
But I say
cousin?
that all to say, The Miz never won a challenge, ever. He used to be in them when there was the Inferno and stuff like that. He has hosted some of the reunion specials, and a face Miz, while acceptable, doesn't work for me because I see him as the racist Coral beater. So
The what? The what?
Coral was the name of the woman that he was racist towards on the real world.
You mean the orange girl?
No, she was light skinned.
She was orange.
Wow, so now you're racist too. This is great.
How am I racist? I'm being what? Racist to fucking Oompa Loompas? I'm sorry, she was orange.
Vanilla Cat and Light Jaw. Gotcha. Check.
There ain't nothing light about me. Whether that's my weight or
What do you
my
mean,
mood.
bro? You walk in a room and it lightens up, not because of your personality.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's
Like,
wow.
That was a huge
Amazing.
too. And at the end of that season of the real world, they made up. They ended up being best friends.
I mean, if you say so. I mean,
Everybody coming on today, share this. The Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We're going to start soon. This is the longest pre-show we've done in a long time. Because you know, we're waiting for y'all to come on in. Go tell a friend to pull up. Because when Ja gets on screen, he's going to brighten your day.
Wow, because I'm the lightest thing on the show.
Yep.
I mean, good thing I'm not the whitest thing on the show. Sorry.
No,
Kent.
you're definitely not the whitest. That's Vanilla Kent.
That's Kent all the way.
That's Vanilla Kent's definitely the whitest person on the show.
You definitely even say Jesus Christ like a white person. That's crazy. Okay, Mr. Mackey.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, hold on a minute, fellas. Wait a goddamn minute.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Wow.
No, if that's the case, I'm going to embrace the whiteness.
And
What?
bro,
What? Wait, yo, pause. That's crazy.
What are we talking about? For people who are coming on the show tonight, tonight's show is hosted by Jaquez. He's the light-skinned Canadian. By your man Jared All-Star. I'm the dark-skinned black one. And by Vanilla Kent, who told us he might as well embrace his whiteness, though he has been Carlton since the age of 5. So I don't understand.
I listen. I have no answers. No answers at all. I'm over this. I'm about ready to start in a second.
No, we need to start. Yo, Enforcer, what's up, bro? You hear this nonsense? Vanilla Kent talking about. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jen. What's up, sis? You know the spirit. You hear this dude over here talking crazy? Come out. Talking about I might as well embrace my whiteness. That sounds crazy. That's like me sitting here and going,
how can you embrace what you already have?
Yeah, that's like me saying I might as well be a rapper. Duh.
I mean, you might as well be a pastor in the church.
I might as well. You know what? Forget it. I'm not. See, that doesn't make sense, Cat. You can't. Might as well.
This started out me talking about how much I'm a fan of the Miz.
No.
And it went to you basically lying about the fact that he's not a racist when he is.
He's not.
Exactly. It started because you said he got race baited by Cole in the real world to be racist.
Do you guys honestly believe the Miz is a racist?
Yes, absolutely.
I do.
Well, I don't.
1000%.
Absolutely. What black person has he put over?
I'll wait.
We got time.
He put Kofi over. He put
wait. He put who over?
This is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We need y'all to share tonight. It is episode 83. We have 17 episodes away from our 100th episode. We might actually make it. We didn't think we'd make it to 40, and then somehow we made it to 50. I definitely wanted to quit by 70. Here we are at 83. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the show. Let's start the show.
I don't know why you're still here. I don't know why you're still here then. Like,
Listen,
you leave.
I'm the blackest one on here. I'll leave.
No, you're not. You're not at all.
If I left, this is like every other wrestling podcast in the world because there's no diversity.
What?
If I'm the diversity hire.
Wow.
That's me.
Just speaking
diversity.
If I leave, human resources will be mad at this show.
Why?
Because it'll just be light bright and vanilla.
I'm ready to start this show. Fuck you.
Jacquez never needed a nightlight.
You already know what time it is, guys. The Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Let's do it. I guess, we'll start like this again.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Right, now we're here. Well, no, we're not here. I don't know. You want to know why? How's everybody doing? We're here.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one that always wants to wear a hat.
Well, you have a bonnet and a hoodie on right now. So what are we talking about?
I have a what and a what?
You have on a bonnet and a hoodie. I know you got on a bonnet under that hoodie.
This is my hair.
Oh, okay. I could have saw you had on a bonnet because you don't wear a bonnet. You were wearing barrettes before Drake, but you want to act like you wasn't.
Yo, you can fight me any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Bro, I've been waiting for you to pull up so we can finish the theme song. Hopefully, we finish about 100th episode. The man told me, "Oh, y'all know we like to we like to shoot on the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast." Jacquez want to tell me he don't work his regular schedule no more, right? He be out here whipping it, but don't ever swing by a town over to finish the song.
Wow, now this, but the man never tells me when he's free because he's always trying to speak to the children. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do his Whitney Houston out here. You know what I'm saying? Because he believes the children of the future.
That's what I do. And then
he's a man of God, a man of people.
Hey, amen. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Well, we got Trayvon Martin over here in the hoodie, y'all. Shout out to light skin guy. We got Vanilla Kent tonight. He's right down there. Who Jacquez calls the Oreo, because he's right. And you got your man right here sitting with the God's Work hoodie on. Pastor Jared Haynes, Jared All-Star. Free Jack Perry, and all that yada yada. I'm on one tonight because I feel like my co-hosts don't like me because I'm dark skinned.
I'm dark skinned too.
Yo, stop it. Stop
Oh
it.
my
Chat,
god!
chat.
You know,
Dark chat. I need y'all to tell me if Dark Ken is dark.
why y'all doing that? Do me a favor. Make sure that you guys check us out. You can click the link in the video description. You can follow us everywhere at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Sorry. Twitch is WHOISQU3Z, or you can scan the QR code right there. We're live every Thursday, 7:30-ish, around that time. Normally we're here a little later, sometimes a little earlier, depending on these guys' moods, if they want to be on time,
You on time.
All-Star is definitely the dark skin one because he's never on time. He always runs on CP time.
And that's crazy because it's literally Ja is known for being late. For those of you who don't know,
I've never been late in my life.
Since you were late 4 hours to your own birthday, I was told. Like, here's what I'm saying. If we
actually, I was early.
4 hours,
I was early. I was actually supposed to be born in February.
We're probably
supposed to be born in February. Thank you very much.
He was definitely late to his own birthday party.
How you gonna be late to his own birthday?
Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy. Shout out to Aquarius. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna be late to his own birthday.
He was definitely at least an hour late to his own birthday party.
Wow.
Man, you are always late. I like when the shoot happens on the. Let me tell you, I want everybody to shoot tonight.
And if Wifey says that, it's true.
Listen, I want y'all to share this podcast.
She said you're
wow.
No.
Wow.
Listen, we're gonna make it spicy tonight. I want everybody to share this. Tell everybody to come to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast and shoot. However you feel, go ahead and shoot. We want to hear you shoot.
Because don't shoot at me. Don't shoot at me.
You already got shot at. Nobody got to do that anymore. Babe, you're always late.
You know what? You're right. I did get shot at because we're going to start off with these. Well, first off, we're going to put some music on. I don't know why the music's not playing. Also, do you do anything other than just sit there and talk shit?
Nah, I just look pretty. That's it.
Okay, got you. No, I'll put the music on. Don't worry. All right, no problem. There you go.
That's all I do.
All right. Y'all good? Y'all can hear us? All right, so we're gonna play these little, time to play the games, and I just have a game that I want to just ask real quick. Also, I just want to know some answers. There's a picture going around. Everyone keeps tagging me in it. Let me just tell y'all right now,
because it's you.
This ain't me.
But
this ain't me.
You were late to the autograph. Let me show you something. That's why Hulk Hogan.
Let me take my headphones off. Let me take my headphones off. You see this hair? Do you see this hair? Do you see this luxurious hair? Okay, like look. First of all, you might never catch me outside looking like a Wookiee like that. You got me fucked up. First off, my beard ain't even I got sides on my beard. That man has a neck beard for real. What is you talking about?
Listen, I want.
Y'all saying this is me?
I know that. I want to be clear. I know this is the little Tongan boy. I know this is the little brother, I know this is the little Tongan boy. But that tells you something. He's actually a little darker than you, and this is why I'm mad. People think it's you. Because you do look a little Samoan-ish, but the Tongans got a little more color. So you definitely fall into Dark Ken. Am I wrong? Vanilla Ken.
Oh no. You're not wrong at all. And don't get it twisted. When you first look at that picture, we automatically think it's you. And then you have to do a second look to realize that it's not. Right?
Yeah, automatically. Because then you're like, wait, he's a little darker. He's a little darker than Ja.
It's confirmed NWO job for 2K24.
You wanted to start off the show like this. You wanted to do this. You did this.
I did. Shout out to my boy Thomas because he's the one that tagged me in it. I just wanted to just clarify and clear my name. Because he literally thought it was a great day because apparently he thought that, me and Hogan's beef is over. Fuck Hogan. All right? On my Iron Sheik shit, fuck Hogan.
Honestly,
fuck Hulk Hogan.
Not you. You might have just got your hair done.
He just met you. When he sees you, he's gonna be like, "Didn't I meet you at that autograph signing at that gym?"
No one knows that it's not you.
Like right now, Hulk Hogan knows who you are without knowing who you are, and that's crazy, bro.
In theory, that could still possibly be you,
bro. You met Hulk Hogan.
Saying I got cloned, and that's like a big ass birth ejection. Like that's supposed to be me.
Dude, stop talking about his size as if your size is not one of equality, if you want to call it so.
You guys,
the only thing different is his hair is out and his beard is a little longer than yours. You still got kind of, you still getting there. You growing, youngin' with it.
I keep my shit low. I don't want it like freeway stocky. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to walk around with a Gerald on my fucking face like you do.
And he's a shade darker than you. Other than that, That could be your cousin.
The jury's still out, man. That might be you.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Netflix movie. They clone. All right, heard. You know what? I just want to know anybody else that says that's me. I am suing you for defamation of character. I already have my lawyer on speed dial. Okay?
You're a baby.
All right. Well, hey, listen. That nigga want to look like a baby ass clone to me with fucking growth spurts. Let it be. I'm just saying.
You're a baby.
There's only one Ja. There is only one Ja.
That's correct. You are one of a kind.
So let's get into some games real quick.
I ain't shooting. I said invite.
Rank these 4 wrestlers by in-ring ability from worst to best.
Of like, really? You want to do this?
Oh yeah. The games I got ain't fair. Letting it be known.
Do you want me to be honest?
Go ahead.
Bret Hart, Will Ospreay, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle.
From worst to best.
Yeah, from worst to best.
Oh,
Bret Hart.
I thought other way. Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Will Ospreay, Bret Hart.
Wow. Kurt Angle. That's crazy. All right, Darkane, who you got?
I'm putting Will Ospreay at 4, Michaels at 3, Angles at 2, Bret at
Wait.
1.
Will Ospreay is the worst wrestler than everybody on this list?
No. Sorry. Shawn 4, Ospreay 3, Angle 2.
Yo, hold on. No, Vanilla
Right.
King. Here's the problem, bro. You're such a Bret Hart fan that you're Jay-Z Nas in this thing. You feel like you gotta pick a side, and then when you do that, you gotta be a hater on the other person. You go ahead and like Bret Hart. Don't hate Shawn Michaels because you like Bret Hart. Let's not do that. Like WWE, if WWE did not have Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart was seriously the face, it would have failed, crumbled, doo-doo. Because Bret Hart's personality is trash. It's his charisma is summed up into one tagline and one tagline only. I don't want to hear that.
But we're not talking about charisma and we're not talking about likability. We're talking about wrestling acumen.
Okay, so you want me to go there? So here's my list. It would be
Bret
Hart, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay. So, in your opinion, Will Ospreay's the best technical wrestler of the 4.
We're not. He's trolling. He has to know it's Bret Hart. I'm gonna be honest. He's trolling.
No, Bret Hart is worse. Bret Hart is the worst.
It can only be Bret Hart or Will in this list as the top 2. Like you're trolling.
You're trolling if y'all really. All right. If you want to be honest here, it's going to be Bret, HBK, Will Ospreay, Kurt Angle.
That's going backwards.
Yes.
Bret is
worst
last
to best. Bret's last. I'm putting Kurt number 1.
Bro, as much as I like Shawn Michaels, that's what I'm saying. You and Kent, y'all troll on 2 different spectrums. As much as I don't care, he doesn't like Bret Hart. He just went crazy on Bret Hart.
You guys give me 4 pictures and ask me who's the best in ring, and I say Bret Hart is.
Y'all are both being disrespectful to the other wrestler because of the other person. This is messed up, bro.
Star, you just said that Bret Hart was the best of the 4.
No, listen, Shawn Michaels is in the bottom 2. Yes, he's either 4 or 3. And Bret Hart is either 1 or 2, which means Will Ospreay's either 1 or 2, and Kurt Angle's either 3 or 4. Anything different is a hate. Anything else is a hate. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's a hate. The people on top are the people on top, and the people on the bottom are the people on the bottom. Y'all are hating.
Wow. So you feel that strong about it?
Yes, y'all are hating, bro. Like Shawn Michaels was not a technical wrestler. He was flashy. He sold very well. Like he was what Dolph Ziggler always wanted to be. Yes, we
agree of the 4.
Leave Dolph Ziggler alone.
Like Kurt Angle was the prototypical suplex dude, but definitely not as good as Taz. And Taz isn't even in this list. So then when I get to Bret Hart and Will Ospreay, they're more equal. They're more compatible. So anything else, y'all are really just trolling.
Okay.
Like, really.
Okay. All right. I hear you. So let's go into the next game. Key 1 wrestler in WWE history forever in each row.
Oh, this is easy.
Only one.
In each row.
The other 2 got to go.
Can we move Bailey to the bottom row?
No.
Which row are we doing? Are we doing it diagonal or horizontal?
You know what it is. A, B, C. There you go.
All right. So I'll go first. First row, let's go ahead and keep it funky. We got to keep Charlotte. You heard? We just keep Charlotte. Like Sasha can go and play ball somewhere else. She didn't have to be in WWE history. Becky, I mean, I'm not the biggest Becky fan. I respect her, but Charlotte, it's legacy. It's nepotism over here, you haters. The second row, I'm black about my wrestling, so it's Bianca Belair. You know what I'm saying? She's a shade darker than Ja. And
so you're black about your wrestling, but you pick Charlotte over Sasha.
Sasha, take the thing down. Take the thing down. Take the thing down.
If you talk about this woman's husband,
Sasha isn't first. That's the second part. The first part is Sasha is not 100% African American. So you're not going to accuse me of not being black about my wrestling by not picking somebody who's technically not 100% black. Number two, Sasha's husband, I think, is Filipino. So now she's also a little Filipino. So I don't know what you think is going on here. Or her ex-husband, because she doesn't wear a ring. So I don't know what she's doing. And because she's scandalous now, she's Olivia Pope. I'm not putting Olivia Pope in my history list.
Yo, can why are you calling? Okay.
Olivia Pope doesn't go. She doesn't go on the list. And yes, the third one is Liv, 100%. I like Asuka, but Asuka could have did what she did anywhere in the world. She didn't need WWE. Flair needs WWE. Bianca Belair needs WWE. Liv Morgan needed WWE. Carmella does too, but I'm not a fan. The best thing Carmella does is that pin thing when she jumps on people.
Mine is going to be Sasha, Bianca, and
of course you keep Sasha.
Liv.
What's this? Liv. Are you still watching your man pick this harlot? Pick this Jezebel? Crazy.
The fact you calling her that is crazy. But when I said that Charlotte was an overrated whore before, you didn't stop me from saying that. You just said the fact that I called her overrated.
That's messed up. Charlotte has multiple husbands. At least you know who they were. At least I
don't know who her first husband was.
At least you saw her with them. Because she wasn't in wrestling yet. But at least
I said her with one.
At least you saw her with them.
I seen Sasha with.
No, you haven't.
Whatever his name is.
No, you haven't. Since when? Since when?
No.
Since when?
Darkin, what's your answer?
So real quick, top row, gotta go Becky. Second row, have to go Bianca, and bottom row go Liv.
Oh, so we all
would go with Becky
in the top row. That's hilarious. Shout out to the
you would pick Becky.
Shout out to the top row. Shout out to the top row for being that.
Why would I not pick Becky?
You would pick Becky.
We would pick Becky, and you would pick Sasha.
You're damn right I would. Why wouldn't I?
Dude, Becky Lynch main evented WrestleMania.
You and Sasha the same color.
So did Sasha.
You and Sasha the same color. That's why you picked Sasha. Bianca's a little darker than you, but I'm glad you was black about your wrestling. And who did you pick in the third line?
Liv of the three.
No, Ja, who did you pick? I know you
picked Liv.
Oh yeah, Liv is the Liv and Bianca. We were split on the top row. One of them. I don't understand their picks. I don't understand Becky at all. Becky wouldn't even be
on the top row. We all picked someone different. So
every time I see Becky, I see Nia Jax.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, this next one you're not gonna like.
So why are we doing it?
Erase one legend and all of their history from each row.
Who makes these?
I did.
Crazy disrespectful to Bray Wyatt. Why would you? So I'm not answering your third row. I'm not even.
You have to answer the third row.
I don't have to do anything, and I'm
yes, you do. That's the thing. You got to do it.
I'm definitely not answering the third.
Let's go for the first row. Who you got?
Randy can go.
Randy.
Wow. You too, Darkin? Randy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Randy can go. Second row. If
Randy.
If we're talking about WWE, then AJ.
No, all. Because I know what people's gonna say WWE for Kurt. I'm like, nah. Include TNA with that.
Nah, so then AJ Styles can go.
Ooh.
Of the three, has to be AJ, man.
Yeah. These are easy, bro. The third round, I'm not doing.
I'm going with HBK.
What?
I'm such a TNA guy. I'm going with
bro,
HBK.
The HBK slander is really crazy on the show. Like, he is a top 5 wrestler of all time. It's so crazy the slander of HBK on the show. It's really the only thing that gets me upset. Like, I don't understand the hate on Shawn Michaels.
You got to realize it.
Who you got in the last row? Because you obviously want to say Bray Wyatt, so go ahead and say Bray Wyatt.
Let's go to the next question.
I'm not saying nothing.
Y'all don't want to say Bray Wyatt?
I'm not saying nothing.
I think we should go to the next question.
I'm going to say Bray Wyatt.
Then
if I'm not allowed to say Bray Wyatt, then I'll talk about the man that we can't see.
Listen, but before y'all leave, just know that we told him not to do this.
I said I'm going with the man that people can't see. I'm going with John Cena. So Randy, HBK, and John Cena.
That because they feel that because you put this man in this list. Like, people would only say John Cena because it's disrespectful to say Bray Wyatt right now.
No, it is not.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you guys have liked it if I put Chris Benoit up there?
Bro, it is absolute. Bray Wyatt just passed away. Benoit's been going for a decade. No offense. He just passed.
All right, fine. For those that are offended, I apologize. It's not meant that way. Okay. But however, his picture was already up there, so I couldn't change it. So I just left it how it was. I just updated everybody else's. Now, I'll take a pancake. This is a future Hall of Fame. Every single one of these people.
Of course.
Without a doubt.
Who would you take out?
No one.
Nobody.
Not a soul.
Not whatsoever.
The one with the least memorable career on the list, and this is no offense to her.
Bayley,
yeah.
I'll agree.
Bayley's still great though. She still has a Hall of Fame career.
Did you guys know that Bayley actually has the highest
win percentage of the 4 horsewomen?
Of the 4 horsewomen. That's the crazy thing.
She wrestles more than them. Bayley only had one bad injury. The rest of them have been hurt, pregnant, whatever. Bayley got hurt one time.
And the whole win percentage thing is kind of skewed.
And then she came back, the best character she's ever been with the short hair at first, after she got hurt. Even her comeback was.
And nobody thought Bayley could play a heel, and she's playing a heel very well.
Well, now it's stale. We're not going to say that right now.
It's stale now, but she was a good heel.
Yes.
I think that she was amazing.
I'm glad you're being so nice to her because you've been rude today. This show, don't try to get points back.
Who was I being rude about? Let's just move on. So I'll take a pancake on this. It said, I think Tyler Bate is dangerously close to setting the record for longest time spent in WWE developmental. And someone said Bate made his WWE debut in January 2017 at the age of 19, and he is now 26 years old. So, I'll take a pancake. Do you think that he's been in NXT way too long?
Yes.
No. I think Tommaso Ciampa should still be in NXT. I think Karrion Kross should still be in NXT. I think Keith Lee's dumb gray-headed self should still be in NXT. I think if All Undisputed wanted to be, they would still be fire right in NXT. I think NXT got a good feel for wrestling when their roster hits a good point, and then the main roster comes in and breaks up a good thing. And once again, we're getting to a good place with the roster because they have talent. They've developed stories. And just breaking that up is what keeps ruining NXT over and over and over again.
I also believe Tyler Bate is kind of underutilized. Very talented, young, can wrestle his ass off.
How so? He's all of that, but as like young and vibrant and all that stuff as Tyler Bate is, he's not a draw. He's not a name.
At the same time, if you give him like a Paul Heyman, just in the ring, he can go to the point.
Name a manager that works, so I can understand it. Because Paul Heyman threw me all the way off.
Paul Heyman and Tyler Bate is equivalent of Paul Heyman and Ryback.
I'm just picking out a manager. Tyler Bate with a manager would work, is what I'm saying.
Technically, he was the first United Kingdom world champion. But
Exactly.
like, as far as him winning this world champion, I think Ilya was a better pick because he got a little more oomph to him. And that's why you're not going to tell me nothing about Tyler Bate. He's not a draw. It's like your man Ricochet. You like some boring wrestlers. I think that is a hot take. I think Vanilla Kent likes boring wrestlers.
I think so too. Hold
on. Pause. Time out. Ricochet is boring.
Yes.
Have you?
We're gonna talk about Ricochet in a few too. I got something that he actually said that's
Ricochet. Okay.
Yes, he is. He's fun in a video game.
Have you watched the guy wrestle on TV?
Who cares about Rico Booty, as Janelle from HR likes to say?
He's boring.
Not bugging.
You're bugging. So this is actually making his rounds too. Sorry, not this one. This one. Thank you, not you, for making women's wrestling great again. Can we talk about, is this a hot take or just like bullshit?
Whoever made that.
What's wrong with this? What is this?
Okay, so they're basically saying, the whole thank you for not you thing. And they basically put the not you on Sasha Banks.
That's disrespectful. Why are we looking at this?
Yeah, terrible.
Talking about the NXT championship.
Sasha Banks was influential.
Okay, hold on, rewind. I will say this. The only person Tiffany Stratton didn't get enough credit. Roxanne Perez's reign was trash.
Garbage.
Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela's reign was trash.
Garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Io's was great. Shayna's was great. Asuka's was great.
Legendary.
Mandy is mid. We are not going to.
You put Becky up there is fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. We are not going to sit here and call what Becky did a title reign.
No.
So I will say this, because they added Becky and Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela, it makes the not you irrelevant on Sasha because they're jokes. Not Roxanne, less of a joke, but just still not serious. But like Roxanne and Becky are jokes, and Tiffany got cheated, so I'm excluding her. She got cheated.
Well, the not you on Sasha is ridiculous, bro. She was influential in getting that title to relevancy and having banger matches with Bayley.
That not you should be on Becky. That not you should be on Raquel.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I want to say, you said legendary after Asuka, which is true, but it's also legendary after Shayna. Shayna was a legendary NXT Women's Champion.
You're right too. You're right.
Asuka had
you want to know why I found to be weird when companies get television deals, and I guess because this is on pay-per-view, this is fine. But can we talk about this past NWA Power pay-per-view where James Mitchell was the host? And this was on live television or whatever you want to call it, where motherfuckers was just like that video where Ellen was bugging out.
Who watched this though?
I'm trying to figure this out because I didn't even know this happened until I start seeing the video pop up. What the fuck? How is this wrestling? Y'all just got a television deal with Pix 11. There used to be WB, CW, okay? Old combination before was like combined with WB and UPN.
The one with the frog.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Hello, my baby. Hello, my woman. Hello, my Clementine. With the frog.
Doing drugs on camera, TV or not, is just outrageous.
Like, I understand if y'all smoking. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do like the Rascals. You know what I'm saying? But the man's is doing Britney? Doing Britney on the table? While drinking a bunch of liquor?
That's crazy.
Partying? And called the VIP section?
He'll like some.
That's wild. Just
like so.
Wow. Another hot take of Pancake. This comes from Billy Ray on Busted Open Radio. He believes that Jade Cargill should win the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble.
Who said this, Bully Ray?
Bully Ray.
I want him to keep the Queen's name out of his mouth. That's what I want you to do, Bully Ray. I want you to shut up when you're talking to me. I want you to shut your mouth when you're trying to speak. If ever it comes to Jade Cargill, WWE waits 2 more months. I'm gonna believe Jade Cargill is the best wrestler in the world before I even see her touch that ring. The anticipation is mind-numbing. And it better be Charlotte. And she better beat Charlotte in record time. I mean,
I know everyone's going to say she better be in fucking Saudi Arabia and basically confront Bianca.
Well, of course she's going to be there, but she's not going to confront Bianca. She's just going to be there for the camera shot. Because they keep building her. Because Paul Levesque got that girl in the gym. She's working. She's working right now. And if she comes out the right way, I want her to beat Charlotte in record time. That's a Charlotte face turn. I just helped y'all, WWE. Y'all made Charlotte something she ain't been able to be in 7 years now. A face. When Jade beats her
have a face.
so quickly that she cries for real life in the middle of the ring.
Talking about the same face that looks like it's melting?
Yeah, well, she looks like her dad. What do you expect? They look like wax figures.
Oh, man. Another hot take of Pancake real quick. Kurt Angle says that Tajiri is most underrated wrestler of all time.
I don't know. This has to take some thought. I don't know. Of all time, Spike Dudley is pretty underrated, and he took more bumps than a little bit.
There's a lot of them. Tajiri is one of them.
He is one of them. There's a lot. Psychosis. I don't think people talk about Psychosis enough.
I don't think people talk about, like I said, Steve Blackman, Lance Storm.
Steve Blackman was overrated for me, bro. What did he do?
Really?
Yeah.
He fucked up JBL.
That's not a big deal.
Yes, it is.
No, that's not a big deal.
I think Brian Kendrick was very underrated. I was a big fan of him.
Don't mention Brian Kendrick. I mean, if you're gonna say Brian Kendrick, you should say Paul.
Yeah, I really don't think Tajiri is not on the list. There's a lot of underrated wrestlers. I don't think Tajiri is one of them. I think what are we talking about? Underrated in what regard? We can remember his skill set. We remember his moves. We remember the Mist.
I don't know. Kurt Angle just said he's underrated.
Jerry Lynn.
Oh, this is Kurt Angle talking. We don't know what he on. I mean, yeah.
Wow. And you talk about me. That's crazy. Wow. Here's another one. This one comes from Baron Corbin. He says, I hope that when I'm done, and hopefully, a few years from that, people go, man, I didn't realize it at the time. That dude was really, really good. I think Miz is getting into that right now. And another guy, Dolph, look at our win-loss record. It's abysmal. And we've elevated certain people to some level. So do you guys think that when it's all said and done, people are going to remember Baron Corbin?
Absolutely not. Baron Corbin putting himself in the same conversation with those other guys is him doing way too much about how he feels about himself.
Time out. You don't think Baron Corbin is as good as Dolph Ziggler?
Absolutely not.
The only person who is out of margin in this comparison is The Miz. He is above them. The Miz is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
You're gonna put Baron Corbin on the same level as Dolph Ziggler?
Same level.
No way.
I think Dolph Ziggler. I think Spirit Squad. I think ladder match with Miz. I think Drew McIntyre came and needed somebody to help him, and then I think Jobber. In that order. Baron Corbin. I think Lone Wolf. I think one of the hottest signature finisher combos in wrestling history, especially when he first started.
Great, but you're also undervaluing Dolph Ziggler right now.
I think good. I think great character work, great heel. I don't think of any titles, even though I think he was an Intercontinental Champion or something at one time. I don't think of titles, so that's a knock on him. But yeah, like I don't think Dolph Ziggler is too much above Baron Corbin. I think they're pretty equal. The Miz is up there.
Dude, That's insane.
Wow.
That is an insane take. Dolph Ziggler is.
I mean, so was his, but what are you
How many
saying?
IC titles did he win?
Dolph Ziggler's not a Grand Slam champion.
Perfect.
You said it like Dolph Ziggler. No, hold on, Mr. Perfect. Don't do that. Mr. Perfect though is now the Miz has reached Mr. Perfect levels. This is why the Miz shouldn't be in this conversation. We're talking about Dolph and Baron.
Dolph versus Baron Corbin.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. And
they're not on the same level.
There you go, Baron. United States champion.
Okay, thank you. United States champion. My bad. Still, I don't think United States champion Baron Corbin ever. Never. Do I think Intercontinental Championship and think Dolph Ziggler sometimes? This much. This many times. So maybe he's this much above Baron, but he's not with the Miz either. So then we're looking at a very small
King of the Ring.
The Miz is still light years above both of these men.
Absolutely.
The Miz has also done 8 Marine movies. The Miz has done 8 Marine movies, 5 MTV movies you've never seen.
Wow.
Maurice.
He just did Maurice? That's just what you're saying? You know what?
If they
okay, heard you. I heard you.
If they both stopped wrestling today, Dolph Ziggler would be a Hall of Famer. Baron Corbin would not.
They put Baron Corbin in the Hall of Fame. They put dog food on that man.
By the way, I know we all used to do this as kids, but did you guys ever get fined $35,000 for it? You know, when you did the DX? You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's how much in real life? Is this kayfabe or shoot? Oh, this is Joel Embiid. I thought you was talking about.
I mean, in real life, I'm asking. Did y'all get in trouble when you did the?
He should have got
fined.
First of all, and this is fine because none of us are actual 76ers fans on the show, so this is great.
I just got him on fantasy.
Joel Embiid is a baby. Suspended. Joel Embiid is the new Patrick Ewing. So enjoy not winning. Like, what is wrong with you, bro?
All-Star, that was a great comparison because he's a great player. Embiid, he'll never win a championship. So
that's crazy that y'all were saying that.
To answer your question, Ja, I got after-school suspension for doing the suck it back in the 6th grade.
I didn't do stuff like that. I was a good kid.
And my grandma was pissed. I never did it again.
I didn't do stuff like that. I wasn't battling in the hallways for money. None of that. Like, none of that.
Why I feel like you're throwing shots? I feel like you're throwing shots.
Let me tell you a quick story. I went to private school. I went to St. Anthony's.
Oh, I didn't do that.
I
went to St. Anthony's, and I was always like the good, like the only black kid. There's a lot of Haitians. I'm not Haitian. I'm African American. And
stop by say.
No, I'm not going to answer because I'm not Haitian. So I was on there. So I was out there and I was battling all the time. But the dean thought I was like this sweet kid, and I was. But I was a rapper anyway. And so every time we would get into battles and we would get caught, the other kid would get in trouble and I would get let go every time. It was like, why are you picking on Jared? And I'd be like, yeah. And I just won the battle. Like, it was crazy. That's all truth.
And you were just to keep their quota up.
Yeah, so Joel Embiid was fined for $35K for his D-Generation X Triple H celebration. And Triple H actually said, hey, Joel, I know a place where you can do that all day and everyone will love it. WrestleMania 4 is right there in Philly. So are we going to see him
there? Because he's a big baby.
Are we going to see Joel Embiid in the match? You know what I'm saying? No. We're going to see Joel Embiid versus Almost.
I'm going to stop it.
That would be lit, though. Can't run.
Joel Embiid versus Almost. WrestleMania 40.
And that's only because Almost is the Patrick Ewing of wrestling.
Take my money.
This is all messed up.
Sell tickets.
It's gonna be bad.
That will sell tickets
everywhere. Listen,
all right, and my Shivani voice, that will put butts in seats. Trust me. All right, give me Almost versus Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid will never win a championship. He got his closest with 2 Long Island boys. Shout out Danny Green and Tobias Harris. He got his closest when he had 2 Long Island boys.
They don't got him no more. Danny Green got fired again. However, just so I'll let y'all know that Saray is apparently about to make her way back to the United States, and she's been in talks with a company in America. However, it is said to not be the WWE.
Duh. What they need?
So, where do you guys think she'll go?
It don't matter.
I think the most obvious answer probably would be AEW, then Impact. But then again, I don't know what AEW will do with her. But hey, AEW, Impact, or I don't see her in
I would
NWA.
go to Impact only because Impact could take a Japanese female wrestler. They need a good one. I will say
they
that.
have Su Young.
No, a younger one. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Don't do that.
But Su Young.
Su Young like 50.
She is not.
We're not doing this. She older than you think, bro. We're not doing this.
She is not that old. I'm about to look this up right now.
She needs to go to Impact and get busy in Impact. AEW does not need another Japanese wrestler right now. When they're not, I haven't seen Rio.
Bruh, Su Young's the same age as my girl.
Oh, okay. That was a good answer because you didn't say the age. That was perfect. Now you can't say the age.
Wow.
Now you can't.
Wow.
I don't want you to get in trouble. I'm trying to help you.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, but I want to see her in Impact. Especially because Trinity will be leaving soon. She'll be going back to WWE. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. I'm Paul Heyman in this thing. That's not a prediction. This is a spoiler. It's like the Marvel multiverse. All the announcements. I'm here to let you know. Trinity will fall back into the timeline, the 661, and she will be back on WWE television.
You know what? You gotta relax. You really gotta relax. So not only is that basically interesting, but then we found this out. So I never knew that Ronda Rousey, when she said she was done with wrestling, I thought she was done with wrestling, but apparently she's not. So over the weekend, she ended up basically having a tag match with Marina Shafir versus Taya Valkyrie and Brian Kendrick.
Hey, here's my question. Where's Pterodactyl? Their fourth horseman.
You're talking about Jessamine Duke?
Yes, that's her name. Jessamine Duke.
Yeah, he knew what I was talking about.
She's a gamer. Okay, leave her alone. She's a gamer.
Fight anymore?
Can you leave her alone, please? Why did people call her the pterodactyl? Like,
what are you talking about? We go for descriptions, right? People be like, hey.
She doesn't give up on Jurassic
Anyway. So
see, you didn't have to do that.
Wow, heard you. Anyway, so
what Ronda was doing was backing up her friends. Like, let Ronda have.
Well, I don't know about that because this got announced. There's gonna be fun. Hope to see you there. All profits from ticket sales going directly to Lahanian Wildfire Survivors because yes, Ronda Rousey will be wrestling for Wrestling Revolver Unreal. The same show that's going to also have John Moxley and Swerve Strickland.
Listen, here's the thing. These people be getting to their money. And I ain't mad about it. Ronda, get to your money.
I'm not either.
Ronda is this though. She is a Joel Embiid. And that's hilarious because that's what I'm gonna start calling soft people. She is a Joel Embiid. Because the only reason why she wanted to leave WWE is because she couldn't take the heat. She didn't like the fans booing her. Like it was messing with her mind and all that stuff. So she was being very Joel Embiid-ish about the whole thing.
Ronda Rousey wants to be liked.
Exactly. Like in real life.
Like she wants people to like her.
Like she wants people to shoot like her. Like exactly. She wants people like to cheer her regardless of what she's doing. And
when she's not being liked, she gets upset. And that's why she left WWE. Now she's doing indies because she's going to be loved everywhere she goes moving forward. She couldn't handle a little bit of criticism from the WWE fans.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't like criticism. And unlike Mercedes, I've seen her husband. Like he looks like he builds her up a lot. And, you know.
Speaking of wrestlers who's going to continue, we're going to have Matt Riddle's first post WWE booking where he's going to go against Rod Van Dam.
Man,
for big time wrestling.
Area is going to get raided. That backstage area. is gonna get swat. You hear me?
Have you seen the movie Half Baked?
Y'all are so wrong. What y'all saying about cannabis users? I feel offended.
No. Time out. Rob
It's
Van Dam is a cannabis user. Matt Riddle is a drug addict. Those are two different things.
Yo, what? What?
Those are two different things.
Oh my God.
Swat. Wherever Matt Riddle goes is someplace that lets him bring his container of whatever he be taking throughout the course of a show. It's not just marijuana. That is not what that is.
Matt Riddle is going to pop up in DDT Pro Wrestling very soon. Hopefully, he's not humping a blow up doll.
He's gonna pop something he probably calls a DDT too, because he's crazy.
You know that's an actual, and I. Moving right along. So speaking of people in promotions and all of that stuff, let's talk about MLW because apparently, Lance Noy and Juicy Fanu, who don't know, yes, they are related to Roman Reigns, announced that MLW. Say what?
I thought you were gonna say they're related to you.
Go fuck yourself, All-Star. They've announced that MLW has granted their request to be released from their contracts.
You know where they're going. You know where they're going.
Wait, because they're not the only ones. See, look at him. He got kicked off. They're not the only ones.
Oh, damn.
Hammerstone. Now, this one shocked the shit out of me. Alexander Hammerstone said that my time with MLW was 5 of the best years of my life and career. Very proud. And what I and the company accomplished, I wish them continued success. I have recently asked for my release as I feel is what's right for me at this time.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. I don't care if MLW is losing wrestlers. They're losing wrestlers because MLW is now probably 7th on the list.
MLW is a feeder system. They're supposed to lose wrestlers. That's what wrestlers do. They wrestle for MLW and then they go somewhere else.
Hammerstone is Impact the WWE, period. It's not AEW. There's too many people like him in AEW they do nothing with.
No,
they have so many bodybuilder, Wardlow types that they do nothing with.
Can you do me a favor and click Hill's comment? The reason why I bring that up, because this was actually already asked. With Hammerstone requesting his release from Major League Wrestling, I can see this being a strong possibility with MJF's 2 mystery partners this Wednesday, even though that did not happen. Being, Richard Holiday and Alexander Hammerstone to bring in the dynasty.
And here is my point. If Hammerstone joins MJF and AEW, 1, casual fans don't care and they don't know nothing about MLW. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. 2, it'll be him.
They're not, but wait, not to cut you off, but do AEW really have the so-called casual fans? I think they basically know majority of. They're all nerds.
No, at this point,
yes,
yes, they've been on long enough. That's why AEW has all these scrawny, no offense, smaller champions and stars because they relate to the regular people that like their show now. Orange Cassidy's popular. Darby Allin's popular. Adam Cole is popular. MJF is smaller than most of these dudes. These big dudes, Hammerstone would be Wardlowing himself. He would be what's the Ultimate Warrior Stinger?
What?
That be that be in a group with Swerve.
Are you about to call
Brian
him?
Cage. He would be Brian Caging himself if he comes to AEW. They're not going to use him. He's not going to do anything. They do nothing with big dudes. Ask Keith Lee. What are we talking about? Wardlow held the belt for a hiccup, and he used to do 8 power bombs. I hope he has a new finisher because that finisher's dead. What are we talking about? They do nothing with bigger dudes. It's a horrible place for those dudes to go wrestle.
But we're also acting like these bigger dudes are like great wrestlers. Like Wardlow was never a great wrestler.
Keith Lee is,
but was Keith Lee great when he left?
Did you just say that?
Keith Lee is a great in ring.
Wow. Never mind. I thought you was finally giving Keith Lee his props.
Keith Lee was a great in-ring performer. That's it.
AEW also says that Jalisco is officially signed with the company as well. So he's with his brother.
And next.
Next.
Now this was going around for some reason that Tony Khan is reportedly working on bringing Hulk Hogan in AEW some capacity. Internal belief is that AEW wants to shock a start off 2024 and start the year in a fresh light. By the way, I just want to say that this was only shared by one person. One person. And for those who don't remember, Tony Khan basically done said that he done banned Hulk Hogan from ever coming to AEW. You know, so he's not going to sign Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? They don't just sign every single old, person to a contract, you know what I'm saying, that walks through their doors.
Bro, it's Hulk Hogan. Bro, how's Hulk Hogan? You're the last person I saw him. Is he even good enough to walk outside? Like, is he still have a
Hulk Hogan?
I never, ever want to see Hulk Hogan on television ever again for the rest of my
life. Y'all saw the picture. Jacquez was the last person I saw Hulk Hogan. So I want to know if Hulk Hogan is even in the right health frame. You just saw him, bro. You just posted the picture.
I'm not a fan of canceling people.
Yo, dark skin Crank Lucas. You're not going to keep coming at me.
We're never seeing Hogan again. It's a wrap for Hogan. He's done. Let's get rid of him.
Vanilla
hey,
Cat,
listen.
I'm surprised you're not a fan
All
of him.
I'm going to say is that AEW would never sign an old person. You know what I'm saying? They would never, ever sign an old person.
Stop.
Well, obviously, you're trolling right now.
Ric Flair signs a multi-year deal with AEW wrestling. But I just want everyone to just know, okay? Because I've seen everyone fucking making the memes, the jokes. They're like, hey, listen, All Elite Wrestling announced today that Ric Flair has signed a multi-year deal with the company. The agreement includes Flair's woo. I'm sorry, do I have to do the woo correctly? Woo! Energy being named as exclusive energy drink of AEW. Also, had came out that all of the money that he's getting is actually from the energy drink sales. So it's not really like...
That's a good business move.
Here's the thing. Exactly. I'm not a Ric Flair guy. We all know this. I think the man needs to stay out of a fucking wrestling ring. All right? He already said that he wants to wrestle MJF.
Ric Flair is a top 15 wrestler of all time.
No. He's what?
He's a top 15 wrestler of all time. He's not a great wrestler
15.
now.
Oh, okay. Got you. Right.
No, I'm just saying, in general, his legacy, who he was in his prime, he's a top 15 influence, top 15.
Okay. Heard you. So, with that being said, for everyone that kept saying that the man apparently, was signing to wrestle or whatever, it's wanted to let him know it's just literally just for his energy drink. Okay, we can relax. Shout out to the man though, because he did get his bag. All right, like. The man's old as hell and secured the bag.
Get to the bag.
You know what I'm saying? So, by the way, apparently, PW Insiders reporting that morale backstage at TNA Impact is the highest it's been in years.
Of course,
I wonder how that much that's going to change when CM Punk goes there.
I wonder how much it's going to change when Trinity leaves.
Wow, that's rude.
When Trinity. I mean, because Jordan Grace is going nowhere unless she goes to AEW. They're the only ones that would sign her.
Jordan Grace is what?
She's going to stay in Impact. Only other place that would sign her would be AEW. They do that higher.
So, WWE would sign Jordan Grace.
No, they wouldn't, bro. She on the microphone, they couldn't put her on a microphone at all.
I knew you was about to say
they would have to pretend she's a mime.
WWE doesn't really give females mic time anyway to begin with.
But they definitely don't give them mic time when they have horrible voices. Becky got no mic time before she broke her nose. We're acting like Becky got mic time. Nobody wanted to hear the last talk. Nobody wanted to hear none of that.
By the way, in AEW, these are your top merch sellers. MJF and Adam Cole. Orange Cassidy, the AEW brand shirt, Bullet Club Gold, and Adam Copeland.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I just wanted to put that out there. What I was talking about, the fact that Fightful Select reports that AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery, as of a few weeks ago, were unable to come to terms on a deal which would include television rights, pay-per-view, as well as the library. Those at Warner Brothers stated that Tony Khan has a particular value that he believes that AEW's library is worth. Warner Brothers Discovery sources that they spoken to said that, they are very happy with AEW's partnership and look forward to continue. When asked about the viewership numbers that are often the talking point, one source there noted it isn't anything that the company hadn't anticipated, especially going up against competition in the fall. So there was also a little bit of conflicting reports because apparently SRS had came out and said that they never said this. However, they did say this, so I don't know per se on, what to feel about it. However, I am going to say this. The deal isn't up until fucking October of next year. There's plenty of time.
When it comes to deadline time, they're going to make a deal. But right now, they're just posturing with each other.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to go low. They're going to go high. They're going to meet in the middle somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, the opposite of Nick Khan and Fox and everything. Because Fox CEO says the WWE audience was the reason why they didn't make a return on their investment. This is why they didn't renew the deal with WWE. We were not hitting the advertising numbers due to the audience of the WWE for our return on investment to be above the levels that we would accept. But also, we didn't attribute enough significant retransmission revenue in the WWE either. So it made sense for us to move on from them. They've been a great partner for many years, but quite simply, we're very disciplined on our ROI. Didn't meet our disciplined parameters, so we wish them luck and moved on. Really? It sounds like, they decided, fuck y'all, we're going to go for the best option of money. Because for those who don't know, apparently there's also been talks between the NBA possibly moving from Warner and TBS and TNT and all that shit to NBC USA.
Everything when it comes to like wrestling or whatever is going to be predicated on what the NBA does.
Yeah, the NBA is above WWE.
Correct.
So whatever deal the NBA makes will then result in the WWE deal.
Whoever doesn't get the NBA is going to throw more money at the WWE.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Turner Sports believes hockey is more important than AEW, but we're not here to talk about that.
Wow, I'm not even gonna do this. However, when it comes to AEW Fight Forever, apparently they just reached the 2.0 version, and a lot of things apparently have changed.
Hey, take this off the screen, bro. Stop it.
What?
No, bro, you just be talking about any wrestling news you find. This is super irrelevant. I let you do like 2-3 other irrelevant ones. This one, bro, this game is trash.
We're not playing the game.
Nobody's playing this game.
But they said it was because of the bugs.
No one is playing this game.
But it's because of the bugs.
No one is playing this game.
But they're still playing it.
There's no. I personally don't know anyone playing this game.
No.
Are y'all playing this game?
I was actually waiting on.
I'm not playing it.
It's not on sale. We're not playing it.
Next.
Okay. Well, speaking of games that we will be playing, apparently the upcoming WWE 2K24 game will center around the career of the late Bray Wyatt.
You know what's crazy is I normally, like, if I have to get certain creative players, I'll do. But I don't like playing showcase mode.
I don't think I've ever played the showcase mode.
I don't like playing it.
Really?
I literally play more of the fucking universe mode than anything.
I think showcase mode is the first thing you play when you get the game.
No, the first thing I play is I create my wrestler and I go through whatever story they're doing because I want to see what that is. And then I make my universe or my universe.
I don't even do that. I just literally just go right into my universe after I download a bunch of people and just create my own little fucking, federation and shit.
I can't front. The John Cena showcase was fire. The Rey Mysterio showcase before that was fire. So showcase mode is a.
You want to know what I don't want to see showcase? When people say random ass shit like this. Ricochet had to say this about Samantha, saying, "Believe me and my bank account wishes she made an OnlyFans." let me just say this. Rico Booty. We wouldn't mind Samantha making the OnlyFans. Just make sure that you and your booty hole playing self is not in it.
Do y'all watch Country Wayne? Country Wayne is a comedian. He drops daily on YouTube. Ricochet looks like Anthony Dalton. If you watch Country Wayne, there is a character named Anthony Dalton. I'm gonna find him just for this purpose, and he looks like Anthony Dalton, and it bothers me now, and I can't unsee it because I watch Country Wayne. So, yeah, Ricochet looks like Anthony Dalton, and I'll show you in a minute what I mean.
All right. Do you guys think that Samantha Irvin should make an OnlyFans? I mean, that's a dumb question, but you know,
if she wants to,
I bet you would say that. I bet you would. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Gigi Dolan and Zachary Wentz are officially engaged to be married.
Next.
Shout out to them. You know, this is the guy that was fired for, you know, apparently having a Nazi sign or whatever it was. You know, I forgot how that whole story went. But you know, shout out to them. Oh, by the way, speaking of Matt Riddle, him and his porn star girlfriend are expecting a baby. Let's just hope that the baby is his. We also have Bianca Belair and Montez Ford getting their own show known as Love in WWE.
I can't wait for the show.
It's going to be a great show. I'm actually very pumped to watch them in their reality setting.
I want to see if Montez is actually cool in real life. For those who don't know, this is Anthony Dalton. This is Ricochet's daddy.
Wait, stay right there. Put the picture up.
He just got a slightly bigger beard, but they're the same person.
You're racist.
Oh, that's messed up. That's not racist.
You know, racist against light-skinned people.
Never.
Right. So, like I said, they're getting a show. Eddie Kingston had to say this about CM Punk. He said, "Me and him never got along anyway. We don't have to be best friends to fight each other. It makes it better when we're not best friends. I don't wish bad, but I don't wish him good either because I don't give a fuck. That's it." He also went on to say that, you know, him and Punk don't like each other, and that's fine. You're not going to like everyone you work with. Do he wish that he was still in AEW and wish it worked out differently? He said, yeah, because he helped the company. Y'all think that he's actually telling the truth with that?
I mean, obviously, Punk is a hard guy to like. Like, people don't like him. He's hard to work with. But he also did help AEW get to a different level. So,
what level did he help it get to?
I'll ask you the same question. You don't think Punk helped AEW at all?
He kept them in the dirt sheets for backstage drama.
There would be no collision without CM Punk.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
All right. Well, I do think it's true, so we can agree to disagree on that one.
We can, and move on. Let's move on to this. This comes from John Cena. I know it's a lot of Bray Wyatt stuff. I really enjoyed performing with Bray. We were cut from the same cloth in that regard, both storytellers and both wanting to do bizarre things. And I think him and I, have always tried to do different things, and we've embraced each other's creativity. Would you agree with what John is saying?
John
Cena
did not have great character work, so shut up.
So it's also in the same interview, he also went on to say that Randy Orton is his generation's HBK.
Hey, Vanilla Kent, do you think John Cena is racist?
Do I think John Cena's racist? No, I don't. I don't. Like, dude, first of all, slapping the racist tag on somebody, you have to make sure that you go through the right channels and make sure the person's like actually racist before we start. Like, because using
Why are you even calling him a racist anyway?
Like, using the word racist and playing the race card is very easy to do, but at the same time,
am I race baiting John Cena right now?
I don't think you're race baiting anyone because you're just asking a question. But like, no, John Cena is not racist.
He's only saying that because he doesn't like people from Boston.
I hate people from Boston. Have you ever?
I don't like Boston at all. Boston shouldn't even be a place.
Have you ever been to Boston? Boston is the most racist city in the entire world.
Exactly. And where's John Cena from?
Philly's.
So Boston is more racist than Mississippi?
Yes.
First of all, I don't go south of like the Mason.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up. Anyway, so
Boston is the most racist city in the Northeast by far.
We gotta talk
Boston
about
is just a city.
We gotta talk about the Long Island Goat. We gotta talk about Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this.
The longest AEW world champion.
To those who are still here, and we thank y'all for still being with us. I like this number. Whatchamacallit? Last week I petitioned to name the episode MJF Appreciation, and this week he wants to talk about how great MJF is. I don't want to talk about nothing now because
why? He didn't break the streak. He
was already great. Last week he was already the best thing in wrestling. And
he's still the best thing in wrestling, but now he's officially broken the streak.
We didn't acknowledge it last week. I don't want to hear it, bro. We could have called.
We can't acknowledge something before it happens. You know,
we could have called this episode the MJF.
I mean, that would be like saying that somebody's going to win a championship at WrestleMania and they don't.
I see what you did there. What I'll say is we can't celebrate someone being the longest reigning world champ of a company that's only been around for 4 years.
Oh, you're a hater.
It's not a big
wow.
It's not that big of a deal, bro. It really isn't.
It absolutely is, because a new company needs a face to carry it. And what this company has said is MJF is who they trust to put their money on. They put their money on this kid longer than anybody else. That does say a lot.
I love MJF, but at the same time, let's celebrate him being the longest reigning AEW champ in like 2-3 years from now. Not right now.
It doesn't change. It doesn't change the
before you even say that, why would you wait? Why would you do that? And then you're gonna fucking hate on the guy like you fucking do Roman.
No, don't say you. It's those haters out there in social media.
I'm talking about him. I'm not
hating on. I'm not hating on anybody.
You are being one of the main people.
He didn't hate on Roman tonight. He didn't get rid of Roman in that listing. He didn't hate on Roman.
I'm not hating on Roman. What I'm saying is celebrating the longest world champ in a fairly new company is kind of asinine. Like,
he deserves it, and you just wanted to use your vocabulary word of the day. Nobody's paying you no attention.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. So when it comes to MJF, they say MJF is listed in Hollywood Reporters as the next action hero.
And we're doing a lot now.
Yeah.
Saying that Dwayne Johnson,
very clear. MJF
John Cena,
any of this without WWE.
MJF Batista
does not become a Hollywood star without WWE. He knows it. Anyone with common sense understands that WWE has its own movie studios, and that's the only reason why The Rock.
This is because he's in the Iron Claw movie.
WWE does movies with MTV. WWE has relationships in Hollywood. The only way MJF makes it in Hollywood is if he joins the WWE. You know who had a show on Netflix and lost it when they went to AEW?
Really? Adam Copeland.
You know who had a show on Netflix and lost it when he went to AEW? The Big Show. The Big Show. What about them? They're not movie stars. They're not good actors.
But they're stars.
They're not good actors.
But they're stars. They're
not actors. They're not actors.
Everything.
And Big Show was funny though.
They are not actors at all.
But at least they're not doing Amazon commercials like Bret Hart.
Okay, I want to be very clear though. If you want to be in the movies in wrestling, you have to be in WWE.
Really?
Correct.
And not
only we're going to celebrate MJF for his longest reign, we're going to celebrate Samoa Joe for holding the Ring of Honor World Television Championship
Not a movie, it's a TV
for
show. I love that
568 days.
Joe is in a TV show, not a movie. So my point is still strong.
Doesn't matter. Shout out to him. 568 days. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, shout out to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's a fan favorite till he quits wrestling. We all love Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe looks like your uncle. Y'all are the same complexion.
I fucking hate you. I just want to let you know that I fucking hate you. I can't stand you. You make me sick. You make me want to vomit.
Probably Samoa Kui.
Anyway, and just want to put this out there that for House of Glory, we're gonna have Swerve Strickland versus Mike Bailey.
I cannot put Mike Bailey into my top nothing if they're gonna keep serving him on a platter to other wrestlers.
I'm going to the show. You coming with me?
Where is it at?
It's in the city.
December 1st. All right.
That's a Friday.
I feel like I would only be going for Prince Nana because I'm not. I like Swerve. I'm not a Swerve fan.
You just want to go do the. You just want to do the.
Gotta do the dance, man.
Yeah, that's the only reason we would go is to do the dance. I'm going to AEW December 30th.
Oh, no,
we in there, right?
Yeah, I'm
in there, right?
I'm trying. I'm about to have my man's from that works for Nassau see what he could do right now.
Let's lock down some tickets.
Yo,
because I'm trying to lock down my tickets as well.
Oh, wait. What can he do?
we about to find out. Well, he does things like this. I took Davina the first time she came to New York. My wife, I took her to Nassau Coliseum to a Disney on Ice thing. She had never been to any of those, and we didn't have bad seats, but we went from like the first section to literally on the ice.
Yo, man, holla at him, man. Wolfpack, we need this. So we'll interview him too.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying?
I saw Hove at Nassau and got to shake Jay-Z's hand.
There you go.
So, but
you are a name dropping son of a gun. I tell you.
I've never name dropped anybody. Like that's the crazy thing. Is I've been around a lot of people. I have never name dropped a motherfucker. Like you.
When I name drop, it actually happened. So
well, maybe you can actually name drop this so that this will not happen. Big E isn't sure about his return timeline. Hints towards a possible retirement because this keeps coming up every single week.
You don't have to know all the news you see. Can y'all tell Ja this, please? We should be.
I'm just talking about injuries, okay? Because sadly, Bryan Danielson is going to be out for the rest of the year.
This is news. See, now we got to
the rest of the year because of the injury that he suffered, not from Okada in that match from Dynamite. However, this happened from Saturday on Collision when him and Andrade bumped heads. They didn't think it was serious. They just thought it was a black eye.
Rest in peace to Bryan Danielson's wrestling career.
You're hating. So he ended up basically getting a broken orbital bone or something of that nature, and yeah, he got surgery. Surgery went well, but he is, like I said, going to be out.
Every time he gets momentum, he gets hurt. And we just had the conversation that if you keep getting hurt, you need to go home.
You have to stop. Yeah, you
need to go home.
But also just to play advocate here, he can do the Undertaker thing and rock the mask, the Phantom of the Opera mask, and
he's done for the year. They said that he's out for the year.
Injury prone, and he was already going to retire. Rest in peace, Bryan Danielson.
I'm not saying all that, but we can't say rest in peace to Eric's. An update on Eric: his C6, C7 neck fusion surgery was successful. So he will be out for a very, very, very long time or may never return to the ring. Bobby Roode had it and is now a producer, and Kyle O'Reilly got it and hasn't been cleared in over a year.
And this sucks.
This is the end of the Viking Raiders, technically.
Although I do like that they're still pushing
Ivar.
Yeah, dude, Ivar's getting a singles push, so gotta love that.
You know what I'm saying? This is kind of weird watching Sarah with Ivar. And,
isn't Sarah Eric's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's what I'm kind of, yeah.
Well, I'm sure
so it's kind of weird to me. You know, I'm getting like, Sarah, you should go home and be with your husband.
No, but you don't tell Sasha that. Shut up.
I knew he was gonna say that. So anyway, this is the official poster for All In London. Just want to let everybody know that. Okay, as you can see, this is.
How do we have this already?
Let's just get into these weekly shows. It's all right, so we can get out of here once we start talking about Crown Jewel. So, just a quick little thing. What you guys think about SmackDown? I think the only things that I thought was the highlights was this man coming out and interrupting Roman Reigns.
Allow me to tell you this is not a highlight. Allow me to tell you, for the upteam time, LA Knight is the most overrated wrestler at this point in the history of wrestling.
While you failed over and over again, while you were busy doing suffering succotash, I've been over here running on telling everybody whose game it is.
Now he's stealing from Triple H. He has no originality.
I don't believe that LA Knight will be as popular as he is now in 6 months from now.
Eli Drake
He's riding his wave. He's riding his wave.
Don't you say his name.
Milk that shit while you're on top.
He's not milking anything.
Kind of like Jimmy.
Killed.
I should have just said, like, yo, I'm on the injured reserve list. I can't fight. You what? I'm off the injured reserve list. Guyman said, what was it? Red Tiger. I was like, yo, like these motherfuckers.
It was like
the exchange between these two is fucking hilarious.
Here's Debo.
Oh my goodness. I really do get that Debo vibe. And you know what else I got from Friday? I got Kevin Owens doing his best Batman impression. Where he hits two guys with one fist.
These two are idiots. I don't know what they're doing with these two.
Oh, you didn't know this is the bootleg ass boys?
That's what. No, let me tell you something.
That's what I get from them because Austin Theory is a failed experiment.
By the way, the Guns. That's their actual name. The Guns got some charisma, some swag to them. These two do not. That's disrespectful.
Ooh. Okay. Question: do you get? We all seen Suicide Squad, right? Remember that scene when
it wasn't
Idris was like, getting introduced to everybody, and then he met Peacekeeper, and Amanda Waller had said how much that she needed, Deadshot. Was it Deadshot? I think it was Deadshot. Needed him, you know what I'm saying? And turns out that Peacekeeper is the same person. That's literally what I get with these two. They're literally the same fucking person. It's like dummy A and dummy B. Like the Bizarro version. It's just very fucking weird. One's with an American accent from Georgia, the other is a fucking Australian. Like literally, that's all that really is.
And that's why it's corny. It's like these two idiots are probably friends in real life. They do dumb stuff. Like Austin Theory is still young. Like I get it. And Waller may probably be around the same age, and
realistically, they tried to get both those guys over together. I mean, by themselves, and they couldn't get over. So put them together. Hopefully, they'll get over as a tag team.
They didn't give Waller a chance to get over by himself. They just threw him at Austin Theory immediately.
Yep. So Collision.
Let's talk about the only thing worth talking about, and that was the banger.
LA5 came back.
No, that's not it. And that was the banger of MJF.
No, that's not what we're going to talk about. No. That's not the only thing to talk about. First off.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
And Cara Sheet and Abaddon was a good match. Okay?
Oh my gosh, you're only talking about Abaddon because she's from Impact. Stop it, bro.
Abaddon is not from Impact.
Abaddon was on TNA. Yes, she absolutely was on Impact.
She's not on TNA. No, she's not.
She was not. You're gonna tell me Abaddon was never on TNA?
She wasn't.
She was never on Impact.
Nope.
So where's she?
You're thinking about Rosemary.
I am, which makes her horrible because now she's a knockoff wrestler.
You gotta stop with the hate. I love Abaddon.
It's not a hate. She's a knockoff.
No, she's not. No, and you also think about Sue Young.
She's a knockoff. That's crazy.
No, she's not.
Bro.
No, she's not.
Bro.
Basically, we had Ricky Starks versus Dax
Oh, you're talking about all the nothing.
And the fact that LFI came back.
Once
and they
again,
said that they have 4 members.
We will say for the 3rd week in a row, you are the only person who cares about LFI.
I love LFI.
You were the only person. You and about 10 people in Japan.
I love the fact that we had Claudio, who's starting to learn how to talk and shoot promos.
Stop it.
He's not that bad. He's actually not that bad doing promos. Like I'm actually shocked.
C Squared, they keep trying to get him over. It's not working.
I'm not surprised.
It's not
He's
that he can't cut promos, because he can. He can speak very well. It's just that his promos are boring. Just like he's not an exciting speaker. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't grab people with the things that he says. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Well, speaking of that, Abaddon and Hikaru Shida, that match ended, and then we got.
No one was speaking of it.
This. And I'm just gonna let Tony explain. He says, let me just take this down real quick. So he says, I knew that Tony was going to do something on the table. I thought she was going to sit on the table, but she yanked the top off and stared at me and then just laid right on the table with her rear end right here in my face. So now I got this girl's rear end in my face and I've got to play it straight. Then she takes an orange. She had 2 oranges, right? She flipped me one, if I recall, or handed me one. I ended up with one. Then she bit the other orange. She bit right into the real hard, right there. Boom. Orange juice squirted in my face. I took that orange and lobbed it over towards Dasha's lap when we went on break. Tony has a very good description of this turn of events. Don't you guys think? You know?
I have nothing to say. I'm happily married.
What would you have done if this was you? Would you have taken the orange? Would you take the orange?
Anyway, Toni Storm is definitely doing the best character work of any female in wrestling today.
Would you take the orange?
Toni Storm is doing the best character work of any female in wrestling today.
You know that they actually tried to sell that orange on eBay. Just want to let it be known.
Salute to Toni Storm. Great character work.
I'm eating that orange, dude.
Awesome job, Tony. Awesome job.
Are we just gonna bypass what he said? Because what?
I'm not. Listen, that's up to him. Y'all say what y'all want to say. It's for y'all.
And that's not me. So without further ado, we did have this match. My boy came out dressed like a One Piece character. MJF came out, did a fake ass Hulk Hogan. And these guys just fucking damn near went to war. And it was an amazing match. Amazing fucking match.
MJF is definitely showing his wrestling chops. He's come such a long way from when he first became champion till now. Like, he really has. And that's what you want to see in a wrestler. Like, and I'm always going to respect it. Of course, I don't like the devil thing, but even that has subsided. Like, MJF is the best thing in wrestling.
Someone else is running around being the devil.
Yeah, most likely Jack Perry.
I don't think it's Jack Perry.
It's not Jack Perry.
Free Jack Perry.
It's not Jack Perry.
I think it's CM Punk.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you want people to care about it, it could be CM Punk.
However, you know, this was wholesome right here. This was definitely wholesome. I just want to say that. I love this. You know, this is amazing, right? That we all can agree. No.
Nobody cares about the hug. It was a good match.
It was good. So, what's going on Raw? We had the open challenge match, which this is, I believe, the Creed Brothers call up to the main roster now. So, shout out to Creed Brothers. They actually held it down. Proud of them. I'm glad to see them there.
Shout out to Creed Brothers and Ivy Nile. Diamond Mine.
Yeah, shout out to the Creed Brothers and whatever her name is. Baby Bowser, whatever.
Chad Gable for making the match a great match too.
I mean, it's Chad Gable. Like what? Honestly, and they said the person that produced this match was Jason Jordan. I mean, I think we all would have loved to have American Alpha versus the Creed Brothers.
That was a great match.
You know what I'm saying? That was definitely a good match. Very great match.
A lot of people be hating. Here we go, because we know you haven't watched Raw in a long time. But I just said this earlier today, and we got a show, so I can say it to y'all. Raw is becoming the black and gold NXT, so enjoy it.
Yep, dude, you get Gable every week.
Raw is the new black and gold. If wrestling matches are fire, we got Jonah versus Gunther 2 weeks ago. Are we serious? The wrestling matches on Raw are becoming black and gold good.
So, speaking of Gunther, because Miz was on TV, he was like, saying how he wasn't serious or whatever, called him a joke. He said, I was very serious when I made that title on your shoulder, the most prestigious and relevant title in all of WWE.
Okay, can I say this? This is why I'm really, for those
they're trying to turn Miz face, by the way.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm only in 2 wrestling groups because of the fact that y'all spoil everything. And it was so annoying to see 5 days before Raw, Miz is turning face. So that way when it happens, I'm sitting here not giving them the credit they deserve for a good promo and just eating it alive because, I knew it was happening. So now I have to take away the fact that I know it's happening and all the comments and opinions y'all had and remove all that and just say it was a great promo. They did a good job with the beginning of the turn. For those who don't understand how turns work, that wasn't a turn.
No, it was planting the seeds of a turn. The turn is yet to come. But they set it up perfectly. The promo.
And you know what? That match is a good story to it. The Miz vs. Gunther is a good Survivor Series match.
Here's my thing. When you say about spoilers or whatever, this has something to do with WWE, but this has to go more or less when people complaining or saying something along the lines of earlier in the week we have reports of that when wrestlers are in the back of AEW, they don't know the plans long term, storylines and everything. Sometimes they're being told that day of. And basically everyone was talking shit. I think this was Dave Meltzer that had reported it. However, Jerry Lynn had came out and said the reason why Tony has done this is because of wrestlers who keep basically talking to the dirt sheets or leaking things online and making it very hard for, us as wrestling fans to actually be surprised. So in order to stop all of these leaks and stuff and people talking to these dirt sheets for things to just get out, just for people to try to watch them and only them or whatever the case may be, just to get news, sometimes they need to just find out the day of. So I have no problem with that, honestly. I have no problem with Tony doing that because, honestly, I'm tired of seeing spoilers. I mean, I get spoilers every single fucking time. I get to find out about what goes on Rampage way before fucking Rampage happens because people go to these shits just to fucking spoil it so that people don't watch shit. Now, I'm someone who does read spoilers, and I have no problem watching things myself, but that's just me. You have other people who are going to read these spoilers and then basically not tune in for shit because they already know what's going to happen.
Oh, that's lame. Like, for example, us being hardcore wrestling fans, we're always in the need for information. So we want to know what's happening before it happens.
No, I don't.
But at the same time, enjoy it when it does happen. Right?
I know, because the crazy thing is, like, when I found out about the Miz situation thing, I had already been told that apparently, it's going to be him versus Gunther with him getting help from DIY.
Oh, yeah.
And lo and behold,
Hold on. Another point, because I see people on here, especially Willis, who always does this on any show I'm on about Raw. This is the second good tag team match of the night. 2 great tag team matches. Both great. This match was fire. And they wrestled for like 17 minutes.
Well, they also got new music. What do you guys think about the new music?
I hate new music.
It seems like every one of the new music that comes out from fucking people, even the Street Profit shit. The Street Profit shit was trash.
They just need to stop doing that. Like, it's about familiarity. However you say that word. It's about consistency. And that's what I want in my wrestling. Thank you. That's the word.
Okay.
Anyway, I love DIY. I love Imperium. It was a great match.
We also got this. Becky came out and said in the span of just 42 days, I was able to defend my title more times than Rhea Ripley all year and more than Roman Reigns has all year.
That's true, but her title reign was also trash, so who cares?
Thank you. Do you want to know what I found also to be weird?
Who's that?
Dry Ass Drew in my Janelle voice. With this fucking woe is me storyline shit that he's doing now. About how, he didn't get to wrestle in front of people when he was the champion. And then
We knew he was going to do this. That's the whole part of his heel run. And they probably are going to eventually give him this belt so that way Gunther can take it off of him.
I feel like, and I'll talk about this when we get to the Saudi Arabia event, that this man and Judgment Day are in cahoots. I'm just going to sit there and say that.
Also, I did hear they're going to try to do a similar to like Bret Hart thing where Drew is a face outside of the U.S., but he's a heel in the U.S., which might be pretty cool, right? So if you're overseas...
How? How in the fuck is that going to happen?
This is not the 90s, bro. We are in...
They don't even go to any places that would work for him.
Yes, they are. They're going. Yeah. They have a whole event at the same time that AEW is in London.
They're doing.
No, they're not in London. They're going to be in Germany.
It's still overseas. It's still his people.
Scottish and German is not the same damn thing.
It's close enough.
In Europe, he'll be a face, but in America, he'll be a heel, right? That's what Bret Hart did in 97.
That's impossible in this day and age.
You're comparing Bret and Drew?
I'm comparing what they're trying to do.
It's impossible. It's easy to do when you don't have social media. It is impossible to do when you have social media. Impossible.
Thank you. And what I would have thought would have been impossible for anything bad to honestly been happening on Raw. We had the fucking long-term story building against Chelsea Green versus Natalya.
Why are we talking about this? We can skip that.
Because what the fuck was this?
It was Nikki Cross under a pumpkin.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck? Why? Does anybody know why?
Can we speak on Chelsea and Piper Niven as the Hart Foundation?
Yeah, that's cute and all. And Natalya still looked like the baddest thing that was on there. But however, why this?
Oh no, they killed that. Piper and Chelsea killed the Hart Foundation.
So y'all just not going to talk. Y'all just going to pretend like this head was not just in the middle of the.
Talking about something that's irrelevant. This is for kids. What am I going to talk about? Tricks are for kids.
Wow. So you just called them a trick? Okay, heard you. And this for the fire match, yes or no?
It was a good match. It wasn't fire. It was for story purposes.
Okay. Let's just go through this real quick. Halloween Havoc, night 2. I am going to say Creed Brothers match was fire.
Yeah, finally, some honesty about NXT from Ja Quizzy. Finally.
I mean, but I like the Creed Brothers, so I can't really say anything.
The match wasn't good. She still can't wrestle?
Still can't wrestle. Sorry.
Trash. You're a liar.
Still can't wrestle. I already knew. I kind of already said that the Lola Vice was going to win. I wanted Kehlani Jordan to win, but I knew it was going to be Lola Vice because that's the new Nikita Lyons. Piper Niven and them winning, that was technically obvious.
I actually wanted them to lose that match, and that match wasn't bad.
The only thing about the Nathan Frazier, which I am a Nathan Frazier fan, him and Dom winning, and then Wesley coming down and taking out Dom.
Wesley gonna get his belt back.
Also, I like for the fact that this man is now getting a whole new character.
They had to.
I mean, he lost everybody. I think
And
honestly that
a whole
Ava,
new character. It's just him by himself.
I think Ava's gonna come in and cost LA Knight his title, the title shot, or it could be John Cena. But I'll talk about that later. This was the highlight after Carmelo Hayes lost, and this is the reason because Trick came back. And let's just say the acting between these two was great. However, this got wiped away once we basically ended up looking right to the back and seeing that Baron Corbin was fucking up
Jacked
Ilja. So,
how'd you guys feel about the Pillman promo?
I care about Pillman. I care about Pillman.
I do.
I do too. You have to.
I don't care about Lexi. I don't care about
I
Lexi.
love NXT.
I thought the promo was pretty damn good, right?
No. Sorry. Let's get into Dynamite. First things first. I think Adam Cole over there is growing his heel beard.
The way the mask is sitting on the head. Jungle Boy.
I don't know if it's Jungle Boy, but Adam!
If you look at how far away the eyes are from the top,
Adam!
It's someone with hair.
Adam!
Yeah, it's Jungle Boy.
That is not Jungle Boy.
It's Jungle Boy.
Can't be.
Well, let's just get on to it. So the first match was Orange Cassidy and Claudio.
Oh man,
and Claudio,
these matches.
Claudio basically won, and then Orange Cassidy got the shit beat out of him. We had the little segment going on, where we were trying to figure out who's going to be Max's partner, and he went to go and knock on Kenny Omega, and Chris Jericho came out, closed the door on his face. But it was this reaction right here that got me. Like, this man, I don't know why. This face was so fucking hilarious to me. So hilarious. And then right after, for Max just to be waiting around the corner for a scissor. Mox officially challenged Orange Juice Cassidy. I don't know why I called him Orange Juice Cassidy, but OC for the International Championship. But we also had the trios match, which got interrupted, That was the Mogul Embassy versus the Elite. And they got fucked up once Swerve came out there and Hangman charged at them towards the back. They had to be separated in the back. And did everybody see that Matt was fucking pissed? Like, where do you think that's going? Do you think that the Young Bucks are going to turn heel, or that Matt's going to just basically... What if Matt goes and signs with Don Callis?
I don't think the Young Bucks breaking up people would care about. The Young Bucks are better together than apart.
Wow. You're hating. That's crazy.
No, I'm saying... do you want to see a Matt?
No, Matt is definitely not the one that should get a single push anyway. It would be Nick.
It would be Nick. But at the same time, do you honestly want to see Matt versus Nick Jackson? Probably not.
No, I don't. No one does.
You want to see the Usos wrestle each other.
So we got to hear from Adam Copeland. And that turned out into him getting jumped. And Sting and them coming out to help. Adam ended up spearing him.
Oh.
And it's going to be Adam Copeland, Sting, and Darby versus Edge and his sons. So I just want to sit there and say this. So earlier Wednesday, we ended up getting some promo after we heard that apparently Tony Khan was going to be announcing this big announcement, right? And then we got this video with all of the women from AEW, basically in a video with Doja Cat for Paint the Town Red. Now, the promo video was dope as fuck. All right, everyone just start thinking like, oh, they're gonna do a women's pay-per-view or women's show or something for the women, right? This man gets up and says that he has a major announcement and that it is that the fucking all-in tickets for next year is going on sale, and you can get them early if you sign up. And people got mad about this. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad about that. I was mad at the fact that you played me when I thought that something was going on with these fucking women, and it turns out that it's not. Okay? Like, and on top of that, why? I just want to know,
bro. It was
why.
They want to show how super dope their roster was. They did pick the main ones. They picked their stars. So that shows you that AEW women's roster is
Nyla Rose is a star?
She's one of their top. These are their top women.
Okay. Not even Athena. Athena can't be in there.
Why do you keep doing that? She is in Ring of Honor for a reason.
Don't care.
Why do you keep bringing her up?
Don't care. So then you had the Golden Jets versus Daddy Magic and Cool Hands Ange. Golden Jets won. Then we had, Don Callis and his family, who was up there. And honestly, we needed to know who's Chris talking about, for this so-called 4-on-4 champion, this 4-on-4 fight. Now, Don Callis says they have 4 people. I only saw 3. I don't know who the 4th person is. This is supposed to take place next week on Dynamite or so. So I'm trying to figure out who it could be, right? But we already knew that the other tag team partner was going to be Kota Ibushi. The thing that we didn't fucking know or expect was who the other partner was going to be, and apparently it was bigger than Will Hobbs. And my face is the same as Will Hobbs, and once I saw that this man waltzed his ass up there looking like a crooked letter K. He couldn't even stand straight. No BS, Paul White. Don't know why, but he's going to be the tag team partner. Now, if this man turns heel, I'm going to basically vomit because I'm like, what the fuck? Then we had Matt continuing his tirade. And he was saying like this fucking jackass who's in our fucking locker room. And then he started off when he tried to figure out what's the point of getting the Elite back together if they're never there to basically have each other's back. Totally agree. We also had MJF still trying to find partners. No Darby. No, none at all. And I just thought it was funny with these guys. However, we had Hikaru Shida versus Willow. Shida won. And you want to know what's funny to me, All-Star? Because I don't think Darkin's there. You want to know what's funny to me?
I'm right here, bro.
I don't see you. You like John Cena. You want to know what's funny to me? That people weren't really talking about Hikaru Shida and Willow. You know what they were talking about more than that, right?
It's not funny. Tony Storm has been. Well,
I wasn't with Tony.
Even after this though, Tony Storm is the spotlight of women's wrestling in AEW. This is like a secondary story. Tony Storm is the story.
And also, I believe that they're doing well with Willow. She's losing. They're doing a long-term build for her to rise up.
Dude, can we talk about the fact that Sky Blue shot Blue Mist at Julia?
I don't get it. I don't get the point, and I don't get it.
We'll see what happens. I like how they build. Let it build.
How?
And then the last time this person tried to find more tag team partners didn't work because then it was going to be Jeff Jarrett and so
this man is a spot shot of WWE shows, but goes through every segment of Dynamite. It is crazy.
They lost. I just thought it was fucking, he had the whole fucking pink Burberry, scarf. And he got the scissor at the end, even though they lost. So that was Dynamite. Wrestling just seemed a little like off this week, but hey, the best thing about it, we have Crown Jewel this Saturday. So let's just go through these matches. And then we can get out of here. Because I know All-Star wants to get out of here so he can, go eat a muffin or something. Who knows?
Good. I got music to do.
Really? Don't invite me over for no sessions. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing right now. What you doing? You need some company? Can I come by? Can I hear your recording sessions, sir? Do you feel me, sir? Do you feel me, sir?
Oh, you did first, bro?
So Sami Zayn, who has fallen from grace from being in the main event to being on the kickoff show, is going against JD McDonough. I'm going to go with JD McDonough for this. Who y'all got?
Sammy.
What happened to All Star? This freaking guy.
Sammy's definitely winning the match. Obviously, he just to go back to your point. Sammy needs a win, right? So McDonough is the perfect person to have get a win against. But yes, you can't be on top. You can't be in the main event every month, every year, right? So Sammy's taking the back seat. He's gonna win. He's gonna help McDonough get a little bit more over. Perfect.
All right, let's just go through the list real quick then. So, Ray versus Logan Paul.
I mean, you got to put it on Logan Paul. You have to.
It's definitely Logan. Oh, there you go. What happened? Got kicked off?
It froze.
By the way, who do you have out of Sammy and JD? I went with JD. Dark Hand went with Sammy.
Sammy.
Okay. Ray and Logan Paul.
By the way, so Sammy.
Yeah, I heard another rumor, so I'm not even getting into that. I said Logan Paul. Dark Hand said Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Cody and Damian Priest.
When did this match get announced and why?
It got announced last Monday.
Anyway, Cody.
Damian Priest.
You're just saying that because you don't like Cody. Anyway.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you the reason why Cody's going to win.
No, please.
Okay, here we go. No, we're not.
There's only one reason.
No,
we're not doing this. No, not hearing it. No, shut up. No.
Real quick.
We gotta go.
The person who has the money in the bank always loses matches. Right?
First of all, there's never been a cash in Saudi Arabia. So let's just put that out there too.
I'm not talking about the cash in. I'm talking about.
I'm just putting it out there.
Cody beats Damian Priest.
Take losses. He's going to lose because he has to.
I'm going with Damian Priest. I think Bianca wins.
EO beats Bianca.
Bianca wins.
Bailey.
Who you got, Dark Hand?
Bailey will cost her the match, and EO will win and think that her and Bailey are friends, and then Bailey will take her out.
I'm going EO because Bianca's going dark side.
I'm going with Bianca, and I'm going to take All Star's point of basically Bailey costing the match. However, she's not going to cost Bianca the match. I think she's going to cost EO the match.
Bianca has no reason to be champion right now.
Yeah, she does. She needs it.
No, she does not.
I mean, you need it.
She doesn't need the
by the way, this is a little quick note before we get into John Cena and Solo Sikoa. Did you guys know that John Cena will be Solo Sikoa's first singles opponent on a premium live event? Crazy. Fucking crazy.
For Solo to lose. John Cena.
What is WrestleMania?
Wow.
It's obviously John Cena.
I got Solo.
I got Solo too,
bro. Jacquez is just taking the opposite person every.
No. There's a reason why I say this. I'm going to say Solo for now, and you'll figure it out later. So the 5-way match from the women are always close. Rhea. I think we all disagree. What?
Nia Jax.
Now you're trolling. You're definitely trolling. Who you got, Dark White King?
Rhea.
All right. And now, Seth and Drew.
Seth.
My answer might shock you. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Drew. And I think the reason why I might go with Drew is due to the fact of the Judgment Day. I think
I believe your idea would be a cool story, but without that story, unless I know this to be true and to feel it myself, it's got to be Seth. If that doesn't happen, it's Seth. If Drew McIntyre isn't secretly the 5th member of the Judgment Day, it's Seth Rollins.
And if he is, or what if he basically beats him up and then Damian cashes in? If he is a member of Judgment Day, that means Damian Priest is going to cash in on Roman Reigns. Or this can go back to Drew just beating the shit out of Seth.
No, hold on. I'm definitely right.
Seth
Roman's
win.
about to go on a break. No. You said but you know I'm right. Take back what the hell you talking about, bro. You know I'm right.
No. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because I think that Damian is going to be the one who cashes in, right? However, do I think that is going to be his cash in? No. I have a feeling that back when Rhea had talked to Drew is to basically take out Rollins, and then Damian think that he's going to cash in. However, it's going to be Finn Balor. And then Drew McIntyre would be replacing Damian Priest.
None of that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
It does make sense.
No, you're convoluted. That was the most convoluted nonsense ever.
It was.
Well, whatever. I'm going to go with Drew. Then for Roman and LA Knight?
No. So Roman wins, Damian Priest cashes in and becomes Universal Champion.
No.
Roman's not... Okay, we got to stop this. Roman is not losing this title.
Roman Reigns is not losing the title until April. So let's stop.
I don't even think
Roman Reigns loses to Damian Priest.
I'll tell you what won't happen. What you just said.
And then they fight at Survivor.
I feel the reason why I think that something is going to happen that should have happened a long time ago, and it probably might make the most sense if he really is sticking around. The reason why I had said Solo is because I feel like a lot of people are saying Sammy is going to be the one to cost LA Knight this title. However, what if it is Cena? What if the ultimate swerve is because he's at the end of his wits, he has not won? What if Cena finally turns heel?
Bro,
takes out LA Knight, and then it's going to be LA Knight versus Cena.
Imagination, like of
all. You're wild. John Cena's never turned heel, bro.
Let me tell you something. Whenever we do these predictions, we never say what happens the next week, but you're right like 2 out of 10 times. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. And then you act like you're Jostradamus when you get one right. Okay. You got 5 of these wrong just now. I guarantee.
All right, so I said Logan Paul. I said Damian Priest. I said Bianca, Solo, Rhea, Drew, and Roman.
Yes, you okay, you're wrong 4. You've gotten 4 of these wrong.
Wow. Okay. I'm glad you think so. All right.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll see. You want to bet your beard?
No. On 4 matches? Nah. At Crown Jewel?
Right.
No.
Nah. The one at 1 o'clock? Nah. So, guys, let's get into our final thoughts here. Sorry, I can't find the picture. I guess I lost it. You know what I'm saying? Can't get this off the screen. But this was episode 83, Crown Havoc. What are your final thoughts, Jared All-Star?
My final thoughts are as it says right here. Free Jack Perry. Every week. Free Jack Perry till it's backwards. And backwards is Perry Jack free. Free Jack Perry. I just put out a video for my song Reloaded with my wife and my boy Rick Montero. Please go check it out. It's phenomenal too. Thank you very much. They said it gives us.
Want to rumble with the Saints, huh? A blessing on your whole family.
What?
Nobody like to own. What? Okay.
We're reloaded.
Yo, please watch that. It's too crazy.
Please go check that out. We're in full motion. We're in a good season. Ja's about to drop some music. It's fourth quarter, and in fourth quarter, real artists who have been working all year go crazy, and I'm one of those. So just know,
because you're about to do music, you know, I'm about to come over and listen to his music.
So just know, November.
Just text me your address.
November. You could actually pull up tomorrow sometime if you wanted to.
Tomorrow, I have. What time? Because I have a dinner appointment.
It's fourth quarter. Big time players make big time plays.
Exactly.
You know
I can come through after PT.
All right, so just text me. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, it's fourth quarter, so we about to go crazy with the music. Shout out to those of y'all who stayed and rocked out with us every week. Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We're on the road to 100 episodes. We are officially on that road, because I could feel it. I could smell it.
I could feel it.
100 episodes. I love my co-hosts. I love y'all. See you next week. Yeah.
Dark Kent.
Next week, same time, same channel. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. If you haven't heard it or seen it yet, please watch that All-Star video, bro. It's fucking insane. It's fucking phenomenal. I'm a huge fan. By the way, our fantasy basketball league is still around. We want to start it. We need like 3-4 more players.
You should have said this earlier. Send your email.
I should have. I just thought about it.
We went to the end of the show to do this.
We'll make a post on the page. There's a few of y'all on here. If you want to be in the NBA
Wolfpack Hoops
Fantasy League, drop your email. Send us your email so we can sign you up. I'm gonna make a post on the page.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you drop that.
I'm picking Jason Tatum first. Just know that. I'm first.
I will fucking kick you in your stomach.
So first. Anyway, this is the countdown until Cody Rhodes is world champ, and I'm glad that you're all with me on this road.
My final thoughts. Fuck All-Star. Fuck Dark King. Rest in peace, Jamie.
I don't think Jamie would just want you to keep saying that to us every week. Like, why we gotta be the only ones?
I mean, I can go in, but I'm a little tired right now, so I did a lot today. All right. So listen, guys. Please make sure that you guys are following us, like I said, on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Okay, here you go again. All right, you can click the little fucking QR code or scan it, whatever you have to do. You can find us on Twitch at Who Is Quez. That's WHOISQU3Z, and Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Make sure you guys put the @ sign if you're looking us up on YouTube. All right, so without further ado, it's your boy Jaquez, Jared All-Star, Dark King. We'll see you guys next week, all right? Peace.
Love.